Up YouTube? What's good YouTube? It's Dylan with Brick Fever, and today we're going to be doing a review of the Boba Fett throne room. This is set number 75326. Before we get into this though, go ahead and hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. We've got new content every week, a podcast episode every Tuesday from the Lego Chronicles podcast. Don't forget to catch that every Tuesday. That's out at 5 a.m. Pacific time. Oh, actually, 2 a.m. Pacific time, 5 a.m. Eastern time. So let's get into this. Before we do the minifigures, because that's always my favorite, especially on a set like this. I heard a lot of bad things about this set, actually, and mainly in comparison to the previous throne room. Now, luckily for me, I don't have the bias of knowing how great the previous throne room was. So I had just stepped into this build with no previous bias, just what I've heard. But for me, it didn't affect, what I heard did not affect the enjoyment I got from this build. I really enjoyed it. It's different for me. I do a lot of Technic and brick built vehicles, as well as a few buildings here and there, but mainly vehicles. And ships, cars, so on and so forth, a couple motorcycles. So this was one of the first buildings I've had in my set, and just the way we built the base, like the way it's staged, and it's actually a stage off the ground. It's not just a base plate. Really reinforced it and gave the build some depth. Now, there's a lot of detail in this set, and we're going to start, as you can tell, there's a few minifigures. There was two, now there's one, but there's a few already in the set. I wanted to do this so I could show you guys the special features it has. There's a knob here on the side of the tower. That will dump the stairs out. And now it's got a little knob. You turn it, only turns a little bit, maybe 1 gear, 2 gears. Hey, Renly. And it'll dump the stairs out. There's also, in this throne, we'll pull it out. The throne does come out. That is cool. But it also, this little switch right here, that little switch dumps out the mare. And then, yep, there he goes. So if you look in there, there's a 2x1 Technic stud, or Technic piece, and then a single stud for his legs. So that way he easily pops off. That was a really good feature. Kind of gives you the ability to recreate the scene when he takes the throne room. Underneath the throne, there's storage, quite a large storage as well. Right here, you got 2 Beskar plates, which Beskar's the shit. You got 2 Beskar plates right there. A cool silver gun. I like that little pistol. Thought that was pretty neat. And then this double-barreled pistol blaster. And then, so the next feature is the door. Now, something I'm not a fan of is I really, really wish that these folded in all the way. Because this is clearly the gate over here in the tower. And this is clearly just a part of the lounge and bar. I want them to go in so it's fully collapsed and I can display it without taking so much space up. Because this is not, it's the same amount of space as this. You might save an inch, but it's nothing. And there's got to be a way. I think I can just turn these hinged 2x1 studs over here and turn them in the opposite way. And it can collapse, especially if I take this off, which is really easy to do. So then you'll throw the throne back in. And I think I can reconfigure this so that this will collapse and I can actually stow it. It does have some binoculars in the tower so you can scout. You've got a cool little turret gun at the top of the tower right here. And the door. I did like the door. It's got the gate. The gate is functioning. It's hard to do with my big fingers, but it'll slide all the way up. It's got a little post so it won't go down. And then you want it to go down, you just push that in and it drops. Thought that was really cool. The back also opens. Now this is a neat feature because it's really hard to play with this set. And as you can tell, you can't have both latched in. I'll show you this. Cannot close this and open this all the way. You want that all the way open, you have to move that because these hit. So you've got a box of bones, some rotisserie chicken or whatever they're cooking in this other world, a little canteen of water, grill in the back. This grill is cool. I love those metallic chrome bricks. The pot, water bottle, couple lights, it looks like. It did have a snake in the back. That was kind of a cool feature. As well as a jewel, a little crystal. I thought this was cool. Haven't seen these since I was a kid. I don't really jump into sets that have these, but it's always nice to get one, especially in a Star Wars set. So that is in there. Again, really hard to get to. Just only way is through this little door. This is definitely made for a kid to be playing with. I had trouble placing. The main room is easy to get to because you can open the back. When you open the back, you got full access. But trying to place minifigures in these archways, I wish it was just a little bit taller. I really struggled with the archway to get my hands in there and get the minifigures. I actually had to remove the roof, and that was kind of unfortunate. Now, this barrel on top is really cool. They just filled it with dynamite. It's got all these detonators in there. I think there was a third one, but it was meant as an extra piece. But yeah, I thought that was another cool touch. Overall, what makes me like this set even more is the fact that I got it for $60 and not the $100 that it retails for. I definitely don't think this set's worth $100. Now, maybe the figures are worth $100, but I still want to pay it even for the minifigs. It's not a $100 set. Look at Costco. This set's been on sale a lot at Costco, and I've even seen in some groups I follow on Facebook that this set has gone well below the $60 I paid at other Costco's. I think the lowest I saw someone pick up a lot of these for was $45 after tax. That was a really good deal. I was kind of jealous, and I got mine on sale too. So that's all I've got for the building. And this plate's really easy. It just snaps right back in. I actually remove it. It takes up a lot of space. I got to find a way to get this thing smaller. I just need it to collapse. It's like, why did they not follow through with that? Let's jump into the figures. These minifigures are really cool. Finnex Shan, she did not come with with her helmet. I was kind of disappointed. I thought the hairpiece and the helmet would be cool. But she's got two facial expressions. It's the exact same armor she had in the previous set. I think that was in the Imperial Shuttle. Or no, I can't recall. And then the little warthog dude. This is the guard for the palace. I don't know this guy, but little octopus guy. It's pretty cool. He was just a patron of the saloon, I guess, or the bar. She's really neat. Again, I don't know who she is. I'm guessing she's also a patron or someone there at the bar. But this hairpiece is cool. It's all pink. She does also have two facial expressions. I did like that they did this on most of these in this set. Then Boba Fett, your standard Boba Fett. I think this is the third or fourth set we've got him in. You got his ship. This one is this set, obviously, and maybe that's the only two, but single face for him. I like that they got the scarring on there. I don't know if you guys can see that well, but yeah. And this guy, again, he's got a gun. That's more than the other patrons. But his hair, I liked his braids. And the fact that they put his braids on the back of his head. That was really unique. And I hadn't seen that before. I've seen it where they have a braid on their shirt. See how he's two front braids. But the fact that these rear braids go up his head was really neat. Overall, I would say it's probably like 7 out of 10. It would be mediocre, but the minifigure selection is second to none. So overall, it was a cool build, worth the $60 price tag. You find it on sale, buy it up. I don't know how well it's going to do in the aftermarket resale, especially because it's just came out and all these stores having them on sale a lot. Must not be doing very well. And it doesn't help that a lot of these YouTube channels have been pushing the negativity towards this set because it didn't live up to their expectations of the previous set. Well, just off of piece count, you knew it wasn't going to. But overall, I liked it. Please like and subscribe the video. This has been another episode of the Brick Fever Show.